Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So it's down to business here. No, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Havertz has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Works it forward. And it's Salah. Saliba does well to get it back. No, that's been intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot it goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Salah. He is through here. Oh no, what has happened here? Now the finish! And that would have been some goal.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
China.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Belts one.
He's being shifted off it. Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this. Punched away. Rodri is there to clear. And the counter is on. That's a shade optimistic. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rafinha. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's been won straight back.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Oh, Manchester United!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 26 minutes,
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rudiger cuts it out. And the shots! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Peter, that was just an immense act of generosity that was always going to have a big...
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you. He's one-on-one, and he's running shapes to shapes. They are rampant. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Oh, what a mistake! He's in, surely! It's Dembele! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Pedri. Oh, what a ball is in here!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It'll be a throw-in.
Look, it's a It's a run defend.
And the finish! This possibly the last play of the half. Certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're off again.
Inter now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Inter were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And it's Salah. And back on the ball again. Rodri. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, not the worst attempt.
Rafinha!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a little moment.
Control. Now that's well seen too.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
West Ham gone. It's an errant pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's been cut out, well played. Danger averted for now. Throw it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Neuer comes out and deals with it. And that's another good win of the ball.
Manchester United.
Ah, he's given it away. De Paul, and he's searching through. De Paul! He scored! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. And that really is so impressive.
73 minutes is number 26, Rodrigo de Paul. Substitution on the field, number 21, Dembele. Coming on to
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Neymar coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Looks to clip it forward. No, that's been intercepted. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gets his head to it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! In he goes again! He's got a goal! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! He won't get many any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Inter Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under...
It's Salah. It's Salah! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that is that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Tiun sa comment mo, tiun. May fual na pass. Diyos.
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Ferran Torres. Oh, red. Nice interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And through to the goalkeeper. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's to Paul, and it's Salah. Koundé. It's a lovely, neat pass. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Floated through. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well played. Mohamed Salah. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. It could be in here. Ferran Torres! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's being shifted off it. Messi.
Pretty robust defending.
Rafinha. De Paul just eases him off the ball. De Paul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, shooting chance! He scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And the finish! They've done it! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Yeah, I'd call that
Oh, that's ambitious!
Added time.
And we've reached half-time. we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C.
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. To recover this, and it's come back out to him. Oh, that is rather wayward. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
McAllister clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The attendance for this match was 80,607.
That's a sweet ball, that. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Showing great feet there. To Paul! And he should have done better, and he knows it.
DePaul certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Torres cuts it out. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a look and plays it forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vinicius Junior had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Ferran Torres. It's a great... Can he finish? They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
After 82 minutes.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Vinicius Junior.
Find a position of real strength now. Koundé, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? That's been cut short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No joy this time.
2 added minutes has
2
been
minutes
indicated.
to be added on. And they win it back again. And that's been intercepted. And that's that. Inter Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly
next birthday.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So that's got things underway. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's on his way! Great chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Inter have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
see Beckham.
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been won straight back. Vieira. And it's Iniesta. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Couldn't squeeze it through. McAllister. He's played him through. Other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Iniesta. Rafinha. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
De Paul. Glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Adams cuts out the pass. And it's Beckham. It's a pretty loose pass. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And what a ball he's in here! Iniesta, a true great in every sense of the word.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
De Paul! Oh, he's really drilled it. Well, it's Iniesta. He's found them, and the shots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I just don't know what was on his mind there.
Whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
From today's match
Some
is
first
now
half
on sale
thoughts?
in the stadium.
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the action is back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Has a goal! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement for the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Beckham. He's picked his way through. Beckham purring through the... And Beckham! And he's taking no chances there. Inter Milan, still trailing by one, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Now it's Neymar. Inter Milan can breathe again.
The
Just.
attendance for this
Yeah,
match
they
was
showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The pass is intercepted. Now the finish! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And here's Rafinha. Rafinha! And here's Neymar. And he's found a way past. Beckham! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Beckham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, and he's through the middle. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! Inter are back in business!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And he was quick to get it clear again. Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Inter. Number 14, McAllister. Coming on the field is number 24.
That's been intercepted.
Bruno Fernandes.
Vieira. That's a shade optimistic. Otamendi getting this one clear.
And time.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's onto this. Maradona. Big chance! Sensational! World class! Maradona! And that has raised the roof! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curly applied was immaculate.
Substitution for Inter. Number 21, Rafinha.
And we're done. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. And as you can see, we've already started here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ah, that's a fine interception. Oh, there's the clearance. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. What sort of a role he's going to have here?
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-line midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's looking to set free a runner. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception. That is a great pick. Pedri! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Threads one in. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the shots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
De Paul very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Played back in. That is a brilliant interception. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. McAllister. Now it's De Paul. The defence just about came out on top. They were certainly tested. It's one! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
McAllister, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He'll try from distance. Looks for the finish, and the ball's come loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And he's intervened well there. Laid out to the left flank. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
1 minute added time.
Luis Garcia. The referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. That is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
No way through. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. That's been cut out, well played. Works it forward.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The attendance for this match was
That is as far as they're going to go. Shot a goal! He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
after 62 minutes. Number 18.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cuts out the supply.
Paulo Martinez.
Good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that,
It is
please.
a space out wide. He can get that clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. He's ended up in no man's land. Shifted upfield. 75 minutes played. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Nicely intercepted. And they've got rid. De Paul.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Aim forwards. Adams gets across to intercept that. And it's Salah. Now it's Neymar. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins
There
out.
will be 1 minute at a time.
And that is that. Performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue. Shapes to shoot.
Terrific effort, just off target. Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi! Messi! All Black deals with it effortlessly. Salah. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Pedri.
Foot in.
And they've got a throw. Just about came out on top. They were certainly tested. Can he latch on to this? De Paul, nicely spread. De Paul, oh, this is a good chance to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. De Paul stands tall and stands strong. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. De Paul, and the shot! Oh, Inter! And Inter go in front! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Number 26, Rodrigo De Paul.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make a one-way traffic and add to this lead.
He welcomes it in. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he's got the beating of his big chance! He's got it all! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look... It's one! Yes! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Yeah, I call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mohamed Salah. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Short changes him with that pass. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Shevchenko. It's Lewandowski! That's a waste.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's Shevchenko. And he's found a way past. Look at the space here. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Adams herring after the ball here. And he was quick to react.
3 minutes at a time.
Deftly away. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Messi. And he's surging through. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Appearing intoxicated or behaving
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Inter Milan very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we're underway again. No changes at the interval from either side. De Paul. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's had a shot! And another try! You've got to be quick to recover this.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, Shevchenko! And they've got rid. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi. Inter Milan, 3 up and in almost complete control. Almost an hour gone.
Attendance for this match was 80,000.
Oh, that's fabulous. And how did he not make it 4?
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Koundé. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Adams gets it away. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's had a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's kicked it out just.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Coming on to replace him is...
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nice ball. No joy this time. More and more pressure on the ball here. Guardiola. Pedri. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that was never going to make it. He won't be happy with that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
1 minute at a time.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. last day drama, always a grand part of the game, of course, but by anybody's standards, this has to be one of the biggest days. Put straightforwardly, avoid defeat, and they are up. That is the single point for which many inside this ground and right the way around the world would happily snap off your hand. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Inter Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Hits one!
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
An act of charity gratefully received. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Oh, that's a key interception. Could be danger here. Face to face. Decent hit. He's got a goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 26.
So that's two now without reply. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nunez. Can he finish? It's in. Right back in the game.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
We have got ourselves a game here.
And it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game time could near well reward them with an equaliser.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. This is like tries a shot! No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Inter Milan will 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Mosquera spots it and intercepts. Nicked it back promptly. Schneider providing an outlet on that flank. Decent progress down the left, and he's managed to get free.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And he won't reach that. Adams is there to clear. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Kubasi. Mosquera. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kagawa. Nunez. He's beaten the lot. Nunez! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He's looking to set free a runner. They're urging him. Now the finish! That's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Inter Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And the second half gets underway. Promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he was quick to react. Oh, great ball! Great chance! Really well taken goal. The second half sparked straight into life. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
That's been intercepted. Bergomi.
The attendance for this
Schneider.
match was 80,000.
60 minutes played. That is a great pick out. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now can they get it back? Out for a throw. And here's Nunez. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, there's the clearance. Roberto Carlos. Schneider. Rodri. Always onto this. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. McAllister. Otamendi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That looks a decent ball. Guardiola. That pass isn't the best. Lloris hunts it upfield. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No way through. Schneider. He's picked his way through. He's had it nicked away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
No, that was never going to make it. Look at the space and the shots! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
There will be 3 added time.
So all square with almost no time. That's that, the end. It has ended level, but most importantly, they are up a level. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, that's a huge weight off their shoulders, Peter. The pressure must have been almost unbearable, and I know that through personal experience. There's plenty you can say about today's performance, but just this once, promotion is the only thing that matters.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. One. That is decidedly lacking.
Inter just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
The pass is intercepted. That's a little loose. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
Okay, interesting. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, the shot could be on here. Lewandowski has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the shot! Superb!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously mixed in his mind now.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Adams cuts it out. Pedri. Cafu. He could be in here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he's quick to get it clear again. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, what has happened here? And he can clear it away. That is a little undercooked. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. Pedri. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Works it forward. Can claim that. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, easy pickings there. Otamendi getting this one clear. Oh, terrible mistake. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski finds himself offside. That's really well cleared. Going to be disappointed with that.
Look, movement creates more options, and the
finish! Mohamed Salah sticks it away. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides. It was
Pedri! Denied by an instinctive save.
Pedri is offering a wry smile there.
Adams is there to clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, not quite. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. And he was quick to react. Looks to clip it forward. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Adams spots it and intercepts.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lewandowski. He has found the way through. Spread out to the left. Now it's Lewandowski. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. That was never going to make it. Otamendi promptly onto that, and that is that. It's headed upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that he's having a go! That is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And they get themselves in front! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's ended up in no man's land. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Cafu looking to run onto it. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, that's a nice ball. Inter Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Good spot, he's seen the run, and that could set him on his way. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he thumps it clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Beckham surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Well cut out by Martin Ferreira there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar. Maradona. He's made sure that's not getting through. And the half-time whistle goes. A very competitive game so far, goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Please take this opportunity.
Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
There's the start of the second half.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Mohamed Salah. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He'll try from distance. This time, surely! He scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Always onto this. Mohamed Salah. It's a mighty effort. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Gets his pass away. Pinches it off him. Short changes him with that pass. Mohamed Salah. Played right into his path. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, important interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And a shot! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 26.
And he's done it again! He's got his second! Inter Milan go into the lead.
Well, really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Kubasi. That's a lovely neat pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pedri.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has a goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Interception. His positioning was spot on. And back it goes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Interesting ball. Bodies through the middle. Neymar. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Adams clears. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
And there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. And that's definitely not his best. Messi. Here's it's Lewandowski! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This is their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Now it's Messi. It's a little off target. He can run onto that. Pedri! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
And they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Adams did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Fires it in to Paul! He scores! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Koundé, Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. That's an errant pass. That's going to go a long way. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Otamendi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That was good alertness.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
We expected better, and so did he. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Look at the... Can he finish? Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on the field is number 13.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Into the last 5 minutes. And he's intervened well there. He's got away. Drogba trying to keep this in. Mohamed Salah. De Paul. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Otamendi kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a really well-measured ball. De Paul with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Couldn't squeeze it through. Fires from distance. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Added time.
They've got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's taking no chances there. Koundé, that's been intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. He might be in here! It's Drogba! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Barcelona. number 11.
So, third corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 20, Phil Foden.
Mohamed Salah is there and he can get that clear. Chance to finish. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Koundé. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. DePaul. She
And
three
now,
times,
to all members of the
very
crowd,
much
I'd
the
like
man.
to ask you to join me in wishing our
What a
birthday
turnaround,
boy a
victory
very
from the jaws
special
of
birthday.
defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
So thank you very much for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.